What's up, man? It's your big brother K Reno. I want to shout out to my homie Kofi from Kofi's Universe. Y'all make sure to subscribe to his channel and support everything he got going on because he be dropping that knowledge. Yeah!
Reebok had approached me and was like, yo, we want to do a sneaker with you for millions.
Okay.
And man, I caught the squeeze play because, you know, Hov was over there and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
And I knew the boss at Reebok because I used to hang out with Allen Iverson every day. His man was running the whole Reebok shit. He came back, he said, yo, I ain't know you not cool with Hov.
It was during that. It was during the...
Oh, no, they shut it down. Like, they just like, yo, we won't do business with you if you give this guy a sneaker. That's part of the karma. It's part of the ins and outs. You know, I've done it to other guys. It came back to me.
YouTube salute. So Fat Joe was with Sneaker Shopping, him and Jadakiss, and he talked about he had deals with both Air Jordan and Reebok, but they fell through because of his feud with 50 Cent and Jay-Z. Is he really capping about this shoe deal? We're going to get into it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Joey alleged that Michael Jordan refused to work with him after viewing a tense moment between him and 50 Cent in 2005 MTV VMAs. Joe said Jordan phoned him and said, yo, Big Joe, you know I'm not with controversy. Maybe we look at this in the future. For real? I don't believe this. Hell no. Okay, then why Jay-Z didn't get a deal with Air Jordan or 50 Cent? Like 50 Cent was the hottest rapper when he came out with Get Rich or Die Trying because his album, well, that album went diamond. So you see what I'm saying? Or like even Nelly went diamond. Like why he wouldn't go work with them? Man, get the hell out of here, man. I don't believe Michael Jordan calling him. Jay-Z was hot as hell. He wasn't going like diamond or nothing. He was going multi-platinum. He was selling out shows over the US and stuff. Don't get me wrong, Jay-Z was doing his thing. He had the S. Dot Carters. But, you know, and he had the 40/40 Club and, you know, rappers was, you know, showing him love and stuff. So I don't know about all that. But he ended up saying that a Reebok executive later called him after finding out he and Jay-Z had issues. He said, yo, I ain't know you not cool with Hov. Joe continued. They shut it down. They were just like, yo, we won't do business with you if you give this guy a sneaker. That's part of my karma. So Joe, he admitted he did people wrong in the past. You know, he kind of closed doors on people from getting in, you know, getting into like the industry as far as like making money. Maybe doing collaborations, maybe getting endorsements, maybe, you know, doing some, you know, co-ventures, whatever. So he shut that down. So he also claimed that he lost millions of dollars as a result of an alleged extortion plot um, from his former hype man, excuse me, Terrence Dixon and his attorney, Tyrone Blackburn. I did a video about that, so check that out in the hip hop news playlist. So in legal documents, Joe says he was pulled from 3 primetime TV appearances with his new Joe and Jada podcast after losing out on sponsorship deals totaling hundreds of thousands of dollars. He alleges that the allegations led to national realtors halted negotiations with him about stocking his grooming brand Rewinded. The document says that the deals could have been worth $10 million with a $7 million deal with a retailer collapsing in the wake of allegations. Joe is seeking at least $15 million in damages from Dixon and Blackburn. Okay, he might get it, whatever. But let's just get back to Joe, man. Let's get back to Joe. I don't, like I said, I'm not sitting here saying he didn't get a deal somewhere, but I don't think it was from Reebok and Jordan. Hell no. Man, you probably got the deal from like XJ900 Pro Wing. I'm sorry. Maybe XJ900 Pro Wings, dog. Ain't no way. You ain't getting no deal from no Jordan. I don't give a damn what you saying. Fila wasn't even calling you, dude. Leave that alone. Converse wasn't messing with you. What else we got out there? Adidas? Nope. Because Kanye had his deal with Adidas. You see how he got that deal with them. Um, he probably didn't get no shit from Shaq. Shaq say, man, I don't want you over here. You know, remember Shaq had his shoes? The Shaq attacks, they were like, I think they were sold in Payless and Kmart. Now, that's not clowning Shaq. I'm just saying, I know, he wanted to like, help out less fortunate children. Same as Stephon Marbury. Remember when Stephon Marbury left and won? And his shoes was like $34 or something like that. I was like, okay, that's what's up, because people are trying to clown. Oh, look at Stephon Marbury, but they don't understand the economic side of everything. People just assume because it's so expensive, it's worth something. Yeah, but no. Like to me, I don't need to go buy no $200 jeans just to feel good. I can go buy some 35, 40 pair jeans. They're reasonable and good to go. I don't need to go buy $100 shirt. I can buy a $10, $15 shirt and still be good. Everybody different though. But Joey keeps capping, y'all. He keeps capping on these shows. And like I said, I know Jada probably looking like, dude, this shit is getting out of hand now. Like I'll listen to their podcast. I just be shaking my head like, dude, who hit you across the head? Because you be coming up with some shit, Fat Joe. Like you did all this shit back in the day. Jada Kiss is looking like, dude, I don't even remember you doing all this shit. Like we crossed paths and worked with each other and did all this and that. But come on, man, you couldn't do all this. For real, Fat Joe, you did all this, like literally. So Michael Jordan, out of all the rappers in the industry, we talking about this is the early 2000s, right? Talking about 50 Cent, Eminem, Nas, Jay-Z. That's four, right? We can even throw who? Could they throw Nelly in there? That's five. We could throw T.I. We could throw Ludacris, six. Who else we got out there that we can throw? Jadakiss. Throw Jadakiss in there because he was hot as hell. I mean, super hot. DMX. Even though he had some, issues was going on, but he was super hot. So that's like eight rappers. You can throw Dre in there because top producer at that time. Snoop Dogg. So that's like 9, 10 people, right? And you don't think Jordan will reach out to them before he'll reach out instead of he reach out to you? Bullshit. That's cap. I don't care what nobody say. I'm calling cap right there. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Joey capping or you think he telling the truth? Post your comments below. Folks, smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live.